And hello there, Dental Nachos. Hope you are doing well today. Terry Brock here, and we are going to have a fabulous time today. Matter of fact, this is a special day. Let me tell you, some of the things we're going to be doing today are going to be really, really incredible because guess what? I'm using a special shirt. Look at this. Actually, not shirt. Here, I'll move my mic over. Notice I've got my Dental Nachos hoodie on. Yes, indeed. Putting the hoodie on here like this, oh, it's really nice. I like it. So I can wear this thing. And then why am I doing that, you might ask? Well, here we are in Orlando, Florida. You know, we don't wear these often. So when we get a chance to do it, it's really a big deal thing. But today is a nice day. Here, matter of fact, let me just shift over here to my other camera. Here we go. We got the other camera here. I'm going to pick it up, turn it around, and let you see this is what it looks like today, right now in Orlando. And you might say, well, Terry, that's nice. Yeah, that's looking out over the window. We got Universal Studios over there, just a little ways from here. And it's kind of nice. But what I want to do is to let you hear what it's supposed to be. Let me get in touch here with Alexa. I've used a different wake word for Alexa so we can find out here. Computer, what's the weather in Orlando now?
Currently, in Orlando it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect mostly sunny weather, with a high of 76 degrees and a low of 57 degrees.
So kind of a chilly day, you know, this it's how we define a chilly day here, you know, 76 degrees or so, but we'll do it. And so it's a day to wear a hoodie. I'll take any excuse because I like it. But we're going to be talking about something today and having some fun with this, where we're going to be talking about how you are going to be able to do some brainstorming, do some collaboration with a tool that you already have, and you might not know that you have access to it at no charge. Hey, is that okay? Is free in the budget for you? Well, you're going to love this because it's a great way, really, to get your ideas out, to put ideas, pictures, thoughts, notes. If you want to brainstorm on a topic, maybe do a little bit of mind mapping kind of thing, like the Tony Buzan thing for mind mapping. This is a great little tool. You might have already heard of it. Maybe you have used it a little bit, but I want to share it with you today to let you see the kind of things that you can do and start thinking about, okay, how would we use this? For instance, if you need to brainstorm with your staff. For those of you that are dentisting humans, you might want to have some conferences. A lot of dental offices are doing that now, where you have everyone engaging remotely as well. And you might want to do this even if you can get together physically, because we're able to do more of that now. Things are opening up around the country here in the United States as well as the world. And that's a good thing. And we're seeing more and more as the vaccinations are happening, we'll be able to do it even more as long as we're doing it safely and doing it in the right way. We can do a lot. And so you'll want to start doing some collaboration in many ways. Sometimes doing it over Zoom, sometimes doing it with a tool that I'm going to talk with you about today. Now, I think we've talked a little bit about some of these things before when we look at what's available, but today we're going to cover a lot of different capabilities, and I want to hear from you. If you're joining me live right now, go ahead and please leave a comment. Leave a comment there. Just jump into your whatever platform you're on. And we're on a few platforms right now here for Dental Nachos. We're going into, yes, the Dental Nachos Facebook group, but also we're using a tool called Restream that gives us the ability now to go into several different platforms. So we're hitting Twitter. We're also going on to Facebook in a couple of places, a couple of different groups. We're going into LinkedIn, and we're going over to YouTube, all at the same time. And as I like to say, not only at the same time, but also simultaneously. So it's kind of nice on that. But we're using Restream for it. It's a tool that we recommend. I really like it for restreaming and getting information out there. You can use this and go up to 30 destinations at the same time. Yeah, simultaneously. You can put it into 30 destinations, plus the screen quality comes across pretty well, and it just does, you know, overall a really good job with it. So keep that in mind as you're working with it. Well, the tool that I'm talking about is one that has been around for a while. It's one that we have known of. We've seen it before. Maybe you have used it. I had not until someone told me about it, and they said it's been around for a few years. I thought, well, this is technology, but it gives you the idea, the option of doing a lot with sharing. A lot of school teachers are using this because they're able to do it, particularly when they're doing it remotely, their programs, they're able to share and have children in different places use this and share their ideas with others. So they can put a picture on something. They can give some ideas and some thoughts on what's happening and what's available. Well, I'm going to cut the suspense on this thing and let you know what we're talking about here is Google Jamboard. It gives you the ability to do that. And we're going to take a look at it here. Matter of fact, let me just bounce over there right now. Bounce over here. Here it is. This is it. It's Google Jamboard. Real simple little tool to use. You can do a lot with it, and it gives you the ability to create some things. You'll see one that I've created right here that I did before, but I want to show you how you can do this. And if you have questions on it, again, please let me know, because this is a great tool for, again, I like to, sometimes you want to get those ideas going. We do a lot of content creation, and when we do that content creation, you want to get the ideas flowing. Sometimes that means you don't just come up with a great idea initially, you start moving in the right direction. And a good way to move in that right direction is to, well, use some of the tools that are available. So here's one that I have already. What I've done, let me come over here and double click on this so you can see it. And there it is. I'm launching it now. And I put it together, you know, it's with an elaborate talk here. This is looking out over the lake here, and that was a moon that we had. And here's the moon also. I zoomed in on that with my camera. And here's the sunrise. Lately, by the way, I found that the sun has been coming up in the east here in Orlando. It's happening lately that way. So I don't know, maybe that be where you are too. Anyway, so I can put some things to do this week. I can put all that in there. This is what you can create, something like that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create yet another frame. I'm going to move up here toward the top, and you'll see right now we've got one of one. Well, I'm going to click on this, and it gives me a brand new blank slate. Blank frame, they call it. So I can put a frame in there and put some things on it. Well, you might think, well, Terry, what kind of things can you put on there? Well, we have a text box here. I can put some circles. I can add an image. I can come over here and put in a sticky note. These are really nice. Use a select item, and then you have an eraser and a pen that's right here, and a very nice, I missed this one down here, the laser. Very nice little laser you can use. Now I want you to see what this can do, and then start thinking about how you can use this in your environment. Many of you that are dentisting humans, as Dr. Paul Goodman, we call him affectionately Dr. Nacho, talks about here, you can do a lot with that. So I'm going to put in this here. I'm clicking on this for text, and I'm going to slide over here, click on that, and I want to put, let's put some razzmatazz title for this thingy. How's that? Do you like the way I talk? There we are. Now I'm going to click on select over here so I can take this and then stretch it out. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of nice. Make it a little bit larger. See, like that. It adjusts on the page for me pretty nicely and easily. But I'd like it to be maybe a little bit bigger, so I'm going to double click there. And notice up here, I can select normal. Hey, who wants to be normal? It has never been my goal to be normal. So what we'll do on this is we're going to click on the display because, hey, it's a pretty big deal thing. There's some razzmatazz title for this thingy. So you'll see it on there. It's looking good. Coming through pretty well. Let me get out of the way here. Well, Terry is in the way once again here. I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller. Shrink it down. There we go. And something like that just for right now. I'll sit down here at the bottom for a moment. And so we got the razzmatazz thingy on there. It looks nice. And you think, well, what are we going to do to gussy that up, Terry? Yeah, we can gussy. There's a good technical term for you. And what I want to do is I'm going to come over here and select some pictures to add an image. So I'm going to figure out a message, an image that I might want. I can come over here. Now notice what I can do. I can upload this. I can get something on the URL. I could use my camera and get something brand new. Do a Google image search, Google Drive, or Google Photos. I kind of like Google Photos and the kind of things we can do with that. It's real handy. Matter of fact, I'm going to get real personal here. I'm showing you all the stuff I got here. Here's some pictures and some things there. Let's take a look at this. Here's the lake. Yeah, let's bring the lake in here. This is the one you were just looking out over that a moment ago. See, it's loading this in here, bring it in, and there it is, a nice picture from before. Put it in here, and we'll take this as looking out over our lake. So I've got that there. Now we need to tell people what it is. So I'll come over here, and what I'm going to do is get another text, the text box, and I'll put the text box here and put in here, this is lake. How's that? Actually, it's called Spring Lake, so I'll put that in there. Spring Lake. There we are. Now that's a little large, so I'm going to select that, and instead of using display, we might use subtitle. Yeah, a little bit smaller. And notice how I'm stretching this out like so. Put it here, and then I'll come over here, and now with Spring Lake, there's something you want to know about, and that is This right here, very important. But then also there's a second thing you want to know, which is even more important, and that's that. But the third one, oh my goodness, this one really is off the charts, and you get the idea. We're going to put that in there. Okay, so we've got that. I can take this, stretch it out a little bit, like so. And you see now I'm putting in some ideas. I'm building a graphic. I'm building some content here and putting it in there, bring in some more pictures, bring in some other items, make a nice little circle here if I want. Yeah, there we are. And I can put that in here. Let's put in some text on this one. And I'll put over here, this is a circle. Oh, yeah, we never would have figured that one out, Terry, huh? Yeah, right. Okay, so there it is. We've got it there. Notice the text is separate from the circle, so I'd have to move the two separately if I wanted to do that. But the idea is that I'm putting a lot of different ideas down there, as well as I can add some very nice things here. I like this one particularly, a sticky note. This is a nice little sticky note doodad. How's that? That's the official kind of sticky notes. The doodads are more important. There we go. And see what we've done here with this. Let's cut over here. Notice I can put this in here. Right there, a little sticky pad on there, and of course you can change the side. And you might think, well, Terry, this is nice, but what can we do? Well, think about it. You can take this and share it with others. I'm building a graphic here. And now once I get that graphic designed, and once the graphic is there, then I have the option to do a whole lot more. And so what you're talking about here is you're developing some graphics, you're developing collaboration with people interfacing with each other, and they're able to do that in a really good way online so they can have, wait a minute, I've got an idea on this, or here, let me bring in a picture that we have, or let me put some comments in. Oh, that was a good comment there from Margaret. Margaret gave us that comment. That's really good. Oh, Sally had one over here. Here, we're going to put this in, and there's the comment from Sally. Putting all those in there can help us in some amazing ways. So I like this. It's got some really good features on there. And matter of fact, we're seeing some things here on Facebook from some Facebook user. Here, let me click on this. Oh, I got to click right here. Yeah, from a Facebook user. Nice hoodie, Terry Brock. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Very much nice. And let's see, we got Al. Hi from the Polish Prince of Pandonium from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You're on the other side of the state from Philadelphia, where we're coming from at Dental Nachos. So welcome, Al. Nice to have you here with us today. We can do that. And let's see, another Facebook user that came in. I haven't used this before. Thanks for sharing. Well, you bet. That's what we're here for, to help you understand some of the tools that are out there and how you can work with these and work with them, do a lot of different things. And I've got a note here. Hey, this is really interesting, Terry, from Janice Stanfield. Always tune in when I see your stream. Well, thank you. I'm glad you do. We wanted to do that. This is Janice Stanfield, who is an excellent singer and writer as well, but brilliant in what she does. And let's see, we got another note here. Let's see, great look, Terry Brock. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do like this. Here, I'll move my mic over here on the side. This is our Dental Nachos with Paul Goodman. And this is the hoodie, because I really like, we don't get to do this in Florida a lot, okay? So, usually we're wearing swimwear, beach wear, things like that, which is good too. We like that. But occasionally we do this. And so I put on there, you got strings here to tie it up, which is really cool. I know it's a fascinating thing for it. So we can look at that. Anyway, we appreciate the comments that are coming in from everyone here and looking at that. This is a great little tool, and I encourage you to look at the possibilities, because you see I've got these two right now. I can come over here. Here, let me get back on the actual screen here. I'm up here at the top. I'm going to click on this. I go back to the first one that I had. And I said, well, here's what Group 1 said. We like what the people here in Group 1 had to say, but also don't forget what the people in Group 2 had to say with this, etc. And we might want to add another one. I don't know what the limit is on how many you can do with these, but it gives you the ability to do quite a bit. And then once you've got that created, you have that thing put together, then you can take this and you can put it in different areas. You can do a lot of different activities with it. You can take it and make it a PDF. You can make it a graphic. So you can build your own graphics this way very quickly. Just up here, you'll see there's 3 dots. I click on those 3 dots and notice we can rename it, download it as a PDF, save the frame as an image. See, that would be nice. So you can make it, I think it's a JPEG that you make it that way. You could make a copy of it, get some help, or send feedback to Google for it. Or if you go, not really that good, you can click on remove. So something like this gives you the ability to exercise your creativity. It gives you the ability to do more with something real simple. And by the way, the cost on it is real reasonable. It's free. And I think free is in the budget, as we like to say. So thanks for leaving a comment there. Leave some more if you have other questions or ways that we can help you here at Dental Nachos. That's what we're all about. I want to help you, and I'm Terry Brock, helping you wherever you're getting this. You can take a look at it. And by the way, we would encourage you for all your needs to find out good sources for dentistry services for a dentist in your area. We can help you out on that as well. Got some recommended dentists that we know in different places, so let us know. You go to dentalnachos.com, and you'll be able to see that. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to be looking out over at the lake. Matter of fact, you see the lake right there. Let me come over here on this. And well, let's see, I got to bounce over there. There we go on that. And I'll click here. And now we're going to show you the lake over here this way. So we can see it. There it is. It doesn't have quite the shine on it right now, and the clouds are there, getting a little bit of a glow on it, but that's what it looks like right now for that. So anyway, we're going to do that. Think about that Google Jamboard. The Google Jamboard gives you the ability to exercise a lot of creativity, low cost, very easy to use. And you saw, I just went through probably 95 to 99% of what it can do. It might do a few extra things that I don't know about, but it really is a good tool, very simple to use, very easy to learn. And that's a real good economic barrier. You can learn it fast. You can implement it. Your staff can get on there, start using it quickly, and move with it. And so I encourage you to look into something like that. Well, we'll look forward to hearing from you next time. So for Talking Tech Tips with Terry, Tuesday at 2 here, at 2 o'clock Eastern time, that is, for Dental Nachos, thanks for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you again.